Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be creating a wood round door sign. So if you saw my previous video, I did a haul of items I got from Kmart, and I said I was going to be doing subsequent videos to show you what I used them for. So I am continuing that video, and the first item today is this door sign. So if this is your first time here, my name is Jane. Thank you so much for stopping by here on this channel. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Let's get right into it. I'm going to move this aside, and then I'll start by taking this off from the board. I'll give this a little bit of sanding just because of this here. I might actually sand the whole board. I'm going to be staining the board. I'll start by staining it. I'm going to stain and paint, but I'm using this stain I got from the shops. I could not find my other stain, so I just picked up this one to try it from the shop. So I'll go ahead and use this to stain using my cloth here. I'm not liking how this is looking. I'll let this dry and see what it looks like, and then I'll know if I'll continue with the stain or I'll just end up painting the whole thing. I've given it some time to dry, and I'm actually not a fan of this stain color, at least not for what I want to do for the door sign. So I've changed my mind and I'm going to go ahead and paint it using a white paint. I'm going to be painting in white and black, but I'm going to start with the white one first. Feel like the stain is, you can still see it showing, so it's giving the paint like a yellow tint. So I'm going to let this dry and then I'll give it another coat and come back. I'm done giving it a second coat, and I also did the sides just so that everything looks clean. I didn't do this part because earlier I said I was going to do black and white, so I'm going to be doing black the lower part. I think I actually painted too much of white. I didn't have to, so I'm going to use my painter's tape and then I will put where I want the black to start, and then I'm going to start painting it black. So I feel like I was tossing between doing it like half and half, where the word would be half and half, a different color, but for this one I'm just going to do, maybe I might make another one and I'll do that. For this one I'm just going to do half. I think that's okay. So yeah, I painted too much of white. I didn't need to go all the way down, but I'm just going to go this way. Put my painter's tape here. And then I'll be painting this part black. I'll paint it and then I'll let it dry, and if it needs another coat I'll do the same. I'm glad it did not smear that much, just a tiny bit. So the paint, so I actually also painted the back. It's a bit, well, it's dry, but I gave the back also. I decided to paint it. The next step is to put the text here. I'll go ahead and measure this black space so that I see what it should be like. Rather, so that I make sure that the text is within this space. So this is a maximum of 14. I'll just say 13, and I'll say 25. But I'm just going to make sure that it stays here. I'm doing just one word, so I'll go over to Cricut Design Space and show you that. I'm over here at Cricut Design Space. So I'm going to be typing the word shalom, and it's just one word, but it's also very significant. It means peace. And I just think that's something great to have in front of your home when people walk in. It's like peace. It could have been peace be unto this house, but I'm just using the word shalom. And so I'm going to type the word shalom here. I'm on Cricut Design Space and I'll click, I typed that twice. I'll click text, so the text on the side menu here, and I'm going to type shalom, which is SHALOM. And for this one, I'll be using the font. Okay, so I have 2 fonts in mind, or rather 3 in mind. I have 3 fonts in mind. I have this one, which is Emilia Sophia. I'm just going to duplicate it by pressing the duplicate button here and change to the other font, which is Advantage. I think I use Advantage a lot. Okay, I like Advantage, but also I feel like maybe this one looks clearer. Let me do another one. So I'll duplicate again, and I think the other font I like is, what's the other font? It starts from A too. I will just go down and I'll probably see it. AC. Yeah, Acrosmith. So these are the 3. Okay, now I have to make sure that it fits within the measurement which I did earlier. And so I'm going to say, okay, 13. This one is already a lot for 12.3. So I'd have to reduce this to this one. If I do 12, I think I'll go with this Emilia Sophia. So I'm going to delete the others, ensure that my measurement is right. So if I do the 12 and then let's say 23, I still feel like 23 is a lot. So maybe I will do 21. I think 21 might be better, and then that'll go with 10. I think that's better. And now what I'll do will be click make it, and we'll go over so you can see it cutting out on the machine. Another way to also do it if you're cutting it out using your machine is that you use a stencil, so you can stencil it on. Instead of putting vinyl, you can stencil it with paint. For this one, I'm going to put vinyl. I'll probably seal it, but let's go over, sort out on the machine, and then after that I'll weed it and transfer it onto the board. Done weeding it, and I'll go ahead and transfer it onto the round, which is right here. I'm going to get my transfer tape using an old one I have. And I'll transfer it here. I'll just make sure that it is almost straight. So I'm just going to be using this water-based finish right here to seal this, just against the elements like rain and so on, so that it can last a long time. I'll probably give it 2 to 3 coats and then add the ribbon and the greenery. I'll make sure to let this dry in between coats. I'm trying to do it lightly. This is dry. Next step will be adding the ribbons and a bit of greenery. So I have it all here. I'm going to start with this one. I'm going to cut a bit of the jute. Now I'm not a pro with ribbons, but I do what I can. So I'm just going to fold this in 2, pinch it in the middle like this, and then I'll use the jute to tie it. So I'll put this here. I'll get my hot glue. So I'm going to use my hot glue gun. Now you can use, if you have like a stapler, you can use that. But I'm going to be using my hot glue gun, so I'll just put this here. I think that's fine. I'm also going to add a bit of this. And then I'll just add this there. My door sign is ready. I'm just going to clean this. This is from the glue, the hot glue gun. But once I've done that, my sign is ready. You can add as much as you want here, make this fuller. These two are not equal sized, but that's fine. And then you can also, depends on how you want to hang it. I'm going to probably put command strips to the back. If you're in a rented property and you don't want to like put a nail on the wall, you can always put command strips at the back, and that will hold it. This is not that heavy. If you have heavier ones, there are command strips that you can use for heavier wood. You can hot glue a rope to the back and use that to hang it, and I think this is something you can easily make. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it was pretty easy to follow. If you enjoyed today's video, please don't forget to hit the like button, and if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I'll come back with another one soon. Until next time, stay blessed. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.